This weekend sees us arrive in Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix. First up is today's practice session. This is a popular location for many of the teams. The circuit is extremely demanding for both the drivers and the cars, and that makes it a very exciting place to race.
It's certainly a track that's liked by the drivers, providing a good set of challenges when racing. It has two long straights that allow for great overtaking opportunities and a very complex 360-degree right-hand corner combination just after the start-finish line. It's a circuit that really has a bit of everything.
Max Verstappen was a record breaker at the Australian Grand Prix by becoming the youngest ever F1 driver to take to the grid. He beat Jaime Alguersuari's previous record of 19 years and 125 days.
It shows the great potential that they believe Max has to promote him so early. I'm sure he'll be eager to repay their faith out on the track.
And the cracks began to show.
Hello everyone and welcome to China for this third episode of my Verstappen career. As you can see, we are losing and gaining places. Weirdly, that is because we are in the qualifying session, obviously. We're chasing Hamilton there. I can tell you that, well, yeah, China is normally not my favorite track, but somehow I did find a lot of pace here, in contradiction to Malaysia, where I really didn't find any pace at all. I think it's because there is like no grip there, because yeah, it rains a lot, and in the game they apparently really did that, like that there is no grip on track like in real life. So yeah, I don't exactly know if that is the case or not, but I can tell you that the race wasn't really like that full of action. So I did use a lot of replay cams and everything. I hope you guys will like that. I think it might be a little bit of overkill, so yeah, just tell me that in the comment section below. So yeah, P11, really not that bad, in front of our teammate as always. So yeah, let's go to the race and see what happened, guys. I'll see you then.
It's now time to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. It's time for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. We knew this was a track that suited the Mercedes well, but no one would have expected that Lewis Hamilton would have created such a gap to his rivals in qualifying. If he stays out of trouble and the car continues to perform, well, victory should surely be a formality.
He has clean air in front of him, so we'll be hoping he can create a gap over the first few laps. If the cars in second and third can keep close until the first round of pit stops, then they may be able to take advantage on the undercut.
It was a good win last time out for Lewis Hamilton, who will still be feeling buoyant going into today's race. He knows he's got the beating of the rest of the field as long as he doesn't hit any reliability issues with his Mercedes.
Well, Lewis can beat anyone on his day. His pace has been second to none at times. He just has a knack of finding those extra tenths which others can't. I'm expecting him to be particularly strong at the end of the stints today.
So yeah, we are on the grid, guys, checking out the strategy. As always, I will be stopping a little bit earlier because I just don't find those option tires to work really well, or at least with the Toro Rosso. And the lights are out, we are away. A great start as always. Well, not great, but yeah, fairly good. I think our teammate will be going down our inside there, trying to squeeze us a little bit, but there is no use because we are trying to go around the outside to have the inside on the second corner here after the 360 we're just doing. And we get around the inside of Ricciardo, but he finds a lot more traction than us, so we will try and keep in touch of the main team from Red Bull. Of course, we are in Toro Rosso. Down his inside right now. It doesn't give us a lot of space, touches our front wing a little bit, but no harm done. Fair racing and everything. We are catching up with him massively though. AI is always a little slower on the first lap, even though in this game you don't really feel that. It just, well, feels like you are doing great starts always. But yeah, we do an illegal overtake here on Ricciardo. Wasn't on purpose, I just lost the back end and went to the grass, but we get him here anyways. We kind of closed the door, but not really. There was just no space, and Ricciardo just went for it. It's a little odd, but yeah, you will see in the replay cams it gets a little like more normal. Well, you'll see what I mean. It's just weird that Ricciardo does that, because we lost a lot of time with that. You can see we lost a little bit of time to our teammate, but he had the insider. So we just went around the outside to try and get some people, and there is a Force India off there in the distance too, but that's not what we want to be watching. We are just watching the fight against me and Ricciardo. God damn it, I love those replay cams. They are amazing. I sometimes have that weird accent that just kicks into my mouth. I don't know why. It's just all of a sudden I get a weird voice, or I don't know, I just can't pronunciate some words. But we are chasing Ricciardo. You will see the huge mistake that we make here. We go on the inside, and then we just completely lose the back end here. Look at that. And then Ricciardo even has to step out of the way, it seems. I didn't really feel like I was pushing him, but yeah, we did apparently. So here we go down the inside, the inside, and that turns into the outside, and he just gets on the inside. Let's see our teammate briefly. So yeah, you will see he just gets a better start and starts to squeeze us a little. Fair fight to him. It's just nice to see the AI being a little more aggressive, as long as they don't like crash into us or crash into each other. So yeah, the Force India went off there. This is now Ricciardo actually. You'll see us go around his outside briefly, I hope. Yeah, there you see our nose. He's effectively gaining sometimes on us by having that great traction that the AI always has, of course. Now skipping to the end there, we just get right past him, but we have to concede the place back because of our illegal overtake. And now you will see that he puts his nose just like he was alongside us, but not really. And I don't know, it's kind of weird to say, but I feel like it was his fault kind of. So yeah, we lost a lot of time, and that gave the opportunity to our teammate to come back at us, even though he was stuck behind that Force India on the first lap. So yeah, it gave us a little bit more trouble than what we could have had, but here in the end we always caught back up to him. Even though he has DRS, we can like get past again. I think it has something to do with the fact that the slipstream is really strong on this game. So yeah, we will see what happened there once again. So as I told you, I was kind of trying to keep my place, and like for the most part of the race I was chased by those guys, but I could keep them just behind. As you can see, we kind of get a little further to the left just to make sure that we don't have any contact. And the game at some point thought that was like track extending in a way. I was trying to avoid the other cars, but the game saw that as track extending, and that got me really mad because there were a lot of places where I did track extend, and those warnings kind of like scared me in a way, because I really didn't want to have penalties since I was like in the points. Effectively I was P7, but Nazar just get right past us, and he just flew away. Really, it's just crazy how fast he was going around there. And even Force India of Perez gets down the inside. We try to outbrake him, go really wide. Yeah, this was actually track extending in a way. Yeah, I really think that was track extending, but it's lap 5, and as you can see we get really close to our teammate before going into the pits. Trying to put it on lean, but it didn't work. We're still in reach. Really impossible to choose anything in those pits, which is a bit stupid because, like, yeah, I don't know, you're not doing anything anyway, so why not give us a possibility to just go into lean at least? I mean, it's normal that you can't change your tires or anything because you're just going in, but like just changing to lean is not a problem. So yeah, now we're going back past the people that pitted after us. We're going just past Maldonado and everything that were behind us. I found that a little bit stupid too, that we got held up by Ricciardo on the first lap. Well, it was just a race incident, he couldn't do anything about it, I think. In the end, he just tried to go for it and we just closed a little more than he would have expected. But I'm sure that we would have been able to get at least P7 if he hadn't blocked us. Because we had a lot of pace at the start of our option stint. Certainly since the AI are going really slowly. We're getting past our teammate here that just pitted. And Naza is just a little bit further up the road. Yeah, here a replay cam. This almost looks like, I don't know, like it's real life really, just like a little too bright maybe. But like in real life it's also bright, so I don't know, but I keep being really impressed. Also, when your tires are fresh, they are really cold and you can feel that in the wheel. Yeah, my wheel just feels a lot less heavy, and also when your fuel is lower, the wheel also feels a lot less heavy. So yeah, you can really feel anything in that. It's made really amazingly by the guys at Masters. Only stupid that the online isn't fixed, and yeah, that a lot of people are having trouble to play this game. Now we are at lap 12 if I remember well. This is Button who came right past us. He was really close there. I know how he did it because yeah, he was really fast all of a sudden and he came out of nowhere. So yeah, he also took our 9th position, so we kept dropping places, so that little buffer of time at the start of the Grand Prix would have been nice, but yeah, as I already said, Ricciardo couldn't do anything about it. Also, I found a great setup from TRL, I don't remember who it was. I might put something in the description, or if you remember me, that would be nice. But yeah, Max really not happy about that. So yeah, the setup, it's basically a 1-1 wing. I didn't really feel...
Great win today for the Silver Arrows of Mercedes-Benz. They certainly had the best car today.
It really was a great performance, and one that I think will be remembered for a long time to come.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't really feel the difference between the wheel settings, so 1-1 wheels are pretty much the best way to go because the AI is so fast in straight line. But yeah, Max Verstappen, P10, again getting 1 point. I think we're a little back to what he did in real life, but it's quite good anyways, 3 points. We're really consistent, that's the most important part. So yeah, I hope you like this, and I'll see you next time guys. Bye.